Hey y'all, welcome or welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Taj and I'm a paycheck budgeter documenting my financial journey here on YouTube. If you are returning, welcome back, beautiful budgeter. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you how this week's budget turned out. So if you are interested in seeing how I budgeted my paycheck this week, then stick around and keep on watching.
Get out the way, who got a watch, who got the time, I'm raising the clock. Even in my feelings, grind don't stop. Got big dreams, want big rocks. I got plans, you got time.
All right, welcome back. So this video is not going to be a long video because I actually had already done my budget. I'm just going ahead and recording what I did to keep one, you guys updated on my budget, and two, to help me stay consistent and accountable. So budgeting, I budgeted for, so by the time I got a chance to do my budget, I had already knew what everything was going to be, but I was uncertain about this portion. So these numbers are the same. So paycheck amount was at $487.40. Extra income came in at $1,039.98. So we were only working with $1,527.38. This is one of my low weeks. If you've been watching my channel, you'll notice that pretty much one of the paychecks is always a low paycheck. And sometimes the extra income comes in more. So we are working with $1,527.38. What I decided to do was, because the paycheck amount was just the $487.40, Ron's Elastic, which automatically comes out of that account that goes into. So that came in at $146.66, and then I just paid the second half of the car insurance, the car's insurance, which was $320.41. So that basically took up that $487. These two together total $467.07, and the remainder was $20.33. And so of course we stopped there. This week the extra income took the bulk of the responsibility, so we paid these bills. We did everything: cash envelopes, sinking funds, debt, and savings out of the extra income. Go extra income. All right, so all right, so we have tower loan, which was like I said, I usually pay more to pay that off within the 12-month no interest period. So that we pay $110. I usually do $110 and like 20 cents, but I just kind of kept it $110. True Stage, $45. So this is due every quarter, once every quarter. So that was $45. AT&T Wi-Fi, $100.37. Fox Pest Control, $50. Water bill, $30. My line of credit, I put $200 into the other account where that comes out of. Sirius XM is auto draft, but it's not due yet, but I did want to go ahead and make sure that was in the bill account. And then Merrick, which is $5. So these totals came up to $547.65 from my $1,039.98, left me with $492.33. I went from my bills and expenses to debt. I paused. I saw a video. I am going to put the name on the screen. Y'all, I was so glued to this video. A lot of the stuff I already knew, but a lot of stuff I was like giving me aha moments. And I ended up find her podcast on Spotify. But one of the things that she mentioned is like paying yourself first. And I struggle with that. I really do. I have a hard time doing it. I'm always making sure my bills, my debt, and everything is done before I do any savings. And that is one of the things I'm going to try to work on this year. But y'all, I'm struggling. I'm already struggling with it. Another thing that I'm struggling with, this is just a side note, but another thing I'm struggling with is expense tracking. Like, I'm doing it, but y'all, y'all make it so easy. Like, y'all make it look so easy to expense track. And I don't know if I'm just being complicated because it's supposed to be easy, but baby, I'm struggling, okay? I'm doing it, but it is not as easy as y'all make it look. Okay, let me go back. Let me jump back in. So, my debt. So, Capital One Business, we're doing $30. Carnival, we're doing $35. And then my Capital One, this is another Capital One card. The minimum was $68. And then Zales, we did the minimum. I'm also struggling with doing the minimums because I decided to do the snowball method. I'm focusing all extra income on one particular card, and then we'll move on to the next card. So it's a little struggle because I'm not used to just paying just the minimum on cards. But in order to be able to be successful at the snowball method, I have to stick with the minimal. So that's why you see the Zales, I usually do 40, but I went down to 30 because I think that was the minimum. The minimum actually was 29, but I snuck that little dollar in there. So the total of the debt is 163. So from that 492.33 leaves us with 329.33. And then we went from debt to our cash envelope. So 150 went toward groceries, $50 went toward gas, and then household is $20. I still have the $50 from last, let me see. Yeah. So from last paycheck, I have the $50 still. I never went to the store. So that's why I just added the $20. So with cash envelopes, the total of these three was $220. 220. So from that 329.33 that we had left over, that left me with 109.33. And then I went from cash envelopes to my savings. And so I put $10 to the side for the January savings challenge. I put $20 into the emergency savings challenge, and then $10 into the Rack City savings challenge. So altogether that is $40. From the 109.33 that we had left over, that left me with 69.33. And then last, I went over to our sinking funds, extra debt challenge. We're putting toward that $10. Car maintenance, we did $5 into that sinking fund. Car maintenance, I actually do have a savings challenge for it. So I'm not, I'm stuffing the envelope, but I know that I have a savings challenge for it. So I'm kind of saving on both ends. Pills and potion, I did $3. And the same thing with home maintenance. I have a savings challenge for it, but I still want to put a little bit, into the envelope as well. So this totaled to $23 from the $69.33 that we had left over. That left me with $46.33. And so basically the $46.33 that we had left over from the extra income and the $20.33 that we had left over from the paycheck amount left me with $66.66. And that is my budget. So what I ended up doing was I pulled, I think I wrote it over here. So I pulled 320.41. Let me just open this up. All right, so the total bills that we used for here was this. So I pulled 320.41 and put it into the bill account to pay this. The 146.66, the account that the paycheck amount went into, this automatically comes out of that account. So I don't have to transfer it over. The only time I transfer it over to the bill account is when the payment is not due yet. I move it to the bill account to make sure that it doesn't get spent. And then when it's time for the bill to be due or when it's getting ready to come out, I transfer it back over. But this comes from the bill account. So 320.41 came out of that account to go to the bill account. And then all of this except for the Taj Elastic, which is my line of credit, all of that came out of that account, and I transferred it over to well, it came out of this account, which is a different account than what this went into. But all of this came out of this account, which was total $520.65, which is here. So I basically totaled all this up except for this one, and added it to the $320.41, and that's what was transferred over to the bill account. So $841.06 is what was transferred over to the bill account to cover my bills. So it was all of this plus the progressive that totaled $841.06. I think that's it, y'all. So I did put money to the side for my January savings, and then I also put it to the side for extra debt. I haven't stuffed that yet. I'll do that on camera. I also wanted to show y'all that I ended up when I did my debt confession video. So what I did was I used this challenge to actually list my debt, and then as I pay them off, I'm gonna highlight them. So all right, y'all, that's it for this video. I gotta sign in for work. If you like this video, if you like my channel, please give me a thumbs up. Also, don't forget to subscribe, hit that notification bell so that you could be notified each and every time I upload. And I will see you beauties in the next video. Okay, my girls, bye.